Hello everyone. In this lecture we will see about the condenser efficiency. Okay, so before going to the definition of condenser efficiency, let's check out the condensing plant, the complete layout of the condensing plant. We know that after the expansion of the steam in the turbine, that steam which is having a very low pressure and low temperature, it will enter into the condenser where it will come in contact with the water. It may be direct contact, it may be indirect contact, and as a result of contact with the water it will get condensed. Okay, so this is the steam coming from the turbine, it will mix up with the water, and after this is the condensed steam that will come out to the condenser. Now this is the water coming from the hot well. Okay, so this is the TW1 is the temperature of water entering to the condenser. It will enter inside the condenser and it will come in contact with the steam. It may be direct contact, it may be indirect contact. As a result of contact with the steam, since the steam is at a higher temperature than the water, there will be the exchange of heat will take place and the temperature of water will rise. Okay, it will rise up to TW2. That heated water, that hot water will pass through the cooling tower where it will get cool inside the cooling tower, and that cool water is again circulated inside the condenser, then it is again heated, then it is again goes to the cooling tower, and this cycle goes on and on. Okay, so this is condenser is nothing but a heat exchanger in which the heat is loosed by the steam and the heat is gained by the water. Okay, so this is the background. Now we will see what is the condenser efficiency. So condenser efficiency, the formula is the ratio of actual temperature rise of the cooling water. It is the ratio of actual temperature rise of the cooling water to the maximum possible temperature rise of the cooling water. Okay, you write this definition: the actual temperature rise of the cooling water to the maximum possible temperature rise of the cooling water. ठीक है. So what is the actual temperature rise of water? We know that from this diagram. This is the temperature of water, TW1 entering the condenser. It comes in contact with the steam and as a result it gets heated, so temperature will increase. This is TW2. तो actual rise कितना हो रहा है? TW2 minus TW1. So TW2 minus TW1 is the actual rise in the temperature of cooling water. What is the maximum possible temperature rise of the cooling water? Maximum कितना heat हो सकता है water? तो it will be related with the absolute pressure inside the condenser. What is the absolute pressure inside the condenser? So we will find out what is the absolute pressure inside the condenser, and with respect to this absolute pressure, what is the saturation temperature of the condenser? So that will be the maximum temperature that can be heated, the water can be heated. Okay, so the maximum possible temperature is क्या होगा? It will be equal to the TS, that is the saturation temperature. Saturation temperature corresponds to the absolute pressure inside the condenser minus TW1. Okay, so again this is the actual temperature rise of the cooling water, that is TW2 minus TW1 divided by maximum possible temperature rise of the cooling water. So maximum temperature कितना rise हो सकता है? जितना प्रेशर रहेगा कंडेंसर में उसके क्रॉसपॉन्ड में जो सैचुरेशन टेम्परेचर रहेगा, that is the maximum temperature that can be rise. Okay, इससे ज़्यादा टेम्परेचर राइज नहीं होगा कूलिंग का. ओके, तो इट विल मैक्सिमम टेम्परेचर राइज कितना हो जाएगा? TS minus TW1. Okay, so the ratio of this is called as the condenser efficiency. Okay, now we will see one numerical based on this. Read the problem. The outlet and inlet temperature of the cooling water to a condenser are 37.5 degrees centigrade and 30 degrees respectively. If vacuum is 706 mm of Hg with barometer reading of 760 mm of Hg, determine the condenser efficiency. Determine the condenser efficiency. Okay, so how can we solve this numerical? So write the given data. The outlet and inlet temperature of the water is given. The outlet temperature कितना दिया है? TW आउटलेट टेम्परेचर TW2 से डिनोट करेंगे 37.5 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. इनलेट टेम्परेचर ऑफ कूलिंग वाटर TW1 which is given as 30 degree centigrade. ओके और क्या दिया है, इफ द वैक्यूम इज 706 mm ऑफ Hg, आपको एक्चुअल वैक्यूम दिया हुआ है, एक्चुअल वैक्यूम, मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम द एक्चुअल वैक्यूम इज गिवन इन द न्यूमेरिकल 706 mm ऑफ Hg। विद अ बैरोमीटर रीडिंग दिया है, मतलब स्टैंडर्ड एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर 760 mm ऑफ Hg का हमें दिया हुआ है, ठीक है। तो वी हैव टू डिटरमाइन द कंडेंसर इफिशिएंसी। तो वी विल राइट द फॉर्मूला फॉर कंडेंसर इफिशिएंसी विच इज TW2 माइनस TW1 divided by saturation temperature correspond to the absolute pressure in the condenser minus TW1। अब हमें TW1 पता है, TW2 पता है, ये भी पता है। We have to find out the saturation temperature and that saturation temperature is कितना है, it is equal to with respect to the absolute pressure inside the condenser। absolute pressure condenser में कितना है उसके correspond में है। तो हमें पहले एब्सोल्यूट प्रेशर इनसाइड द कंडेंसर निकालना है। so that we have see that absolute pressure inside the condenser is atmospheric pressure minus वैक्यूम गेज प्रेशर। तो आपको एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर दिया हुआ है 760 mm ऑफ Hg का, वैक्यूम प्रेशर आपको दिया हुआ है 706 का। तो वी विल कन्वर्ट दिस इनटू mm ऑफ Hg, दिस कम आउट टू बी 54 mm ऑफ Hg, mm of Hg। we will convert this into bar। so we know that 760 mm of Hg it is equal to 1.01325 bar। okay तो 1 mm of Hg हो जाएगा 1.01325 divided by 760 bar। okay and from this we will calculate the 1 mm ऑफ Hg, बट हमें निकालना है 54 mm ऑफ Hg। तो इट विल बी इक्वल टू 54 इंटू 1.01325 बार अपॉन 760। तो दिस कम आउट टू बी 0.072 बार। ओके, इफ यू सी द steam table you will find out the saturation temperature equal to 46 correspond to the partial pressure of the steam 0.072 bar। you see the steam table, table number 1, partial pressure of the steam for 0.072 bar, इसके correspond में you find the saturation temperature। you just put in the condenser efficiency formula। तो TW2 37.5 minus 30 divided by 40 minus 30। तो if you do the calculation it come out to be 75%। so condenser efficiency is very simple, the actual temperature rise of the cooling water to the maximum possible temperature rise of the cooling water। and what is maximum possible temperature? it is the TS minus TW1। TS is the saturation temperature correspond to the absolute pressure in the condenser। okay, thank you।